learn like, okay, some basic stuff, how to multiply, how to divide, but like I think I'm not the only one who shared this frustration. Like there's so many broader and more important aspects of life that are just not taught to our kids anymore, or if they ever have been, I don't know. But like for example, this that I'm 31, as I mentioned. Like it's the first time I hear that. I always heard that vegetables and fruits and like those things are healthy for you, but why? You know, I don't know why. It's just. But now I'm kind of start everything kind of start to make sense a little bit. So, damn. And you embarked on this journey after you went sick.
Yes.
Damn.
Yes, after I went sick, I was so disappointed with the treatment in the first places because it was going on for 1 year
What kind
that
of
I had
treatment you got?
no treatment, no good treatment.
Okay.
I said I have this pain in my breast and things like this. It's probably an inflammation. Here, take ibuprofen, 800. Bye bye. And then I went on and had X-rays and things like this, and nobody seemed to. Is everything good? Probably you have psychological things going on, and then I didn't go anymore to the doctors until I ended up in the hospital with a strong pneumonia and got surgery and things like this. And then it came to my mind, you got to understand what's going on in your body and how you treat it well.
Wow. All of this in Germany, right?
Yes.
And you went. Damn. So for 1 year, they're just tossing you aside, taking ibuprofen, like not really taking care of you, just push.
Exactly.
You know, Harold, I believe you. I do, and I'm sorry, man, because I went through a very similar thing once. I already shared this story on the podcast, and people said, "What? In Germany, this is bullshit. In Germany, they take care of you." I don't know. That was not my experience. Just after I moved here, I had I think it's called lymph node. I don't know the English name, but
Uh,
it got inflamed. It got big, and I went to the doctor, and they said the same thing. They take ibuprofen, you're good, go there, it's gonna pass. They said go home, and I was like, no, I don't want to go home. It's like getting worse. I feel like I'm really bad. It's like no, go home. And then like I reached a point that was like I was feeling that I was about to die. Really, I just I don't know. I pray. I listen to God. I don't know, I have like a awakening call. I went to another hospital. As soon as I arrived at this other hospital, it's like, Bruno, you're dying. Like you need to go to the operation table like today. And that's what happened. And then they saved my life. And but the first hospital, man, like they just didn't care at all. And people did not believe me. To this day, there's people saying that's bullshit. That would never happen, and did.
yeah, I don't know. It might be also the system itself. I mean, these days also the hospitals and everywhere is about profit.
Hmm.
Everything is about profit, right? In Scandinavia, in some parts, I don't know if it's Sweden or Netherlands or where whatsoever. The hospitals are state-run hospitals. Everyone gets the same treatment. Everyone pays the same or has the same insurance, and they're more about like trying to help the people directly than just business, business, business. And I imagine also that a lot of doctors are pretty much disappointed in the where they have ended up after their studying. in such kind of system.
Mm.
And some people may even don't, they are maybe some overloaded as well and say, okay, it's just a little bit swollen. But this is ridiculous, you know. This is, I mean, exactly, especially the lymphatic system, you know, this is very, very important for detox. This is one of your main detoxing systems. So if this gets swollen, they directly should understand that there's something not flowing well and that there are toxins accumulated, you know.
Oh, really?
Yes, of course. And this is what I'm wondering about. And I just wanted to say a little bit earlier. Also, if you would like to talk about signaling pathways, which I have mentioned,
Let's do it. Yeah.
which are very common, and some are pretty well known, some not. But if you ask a doctor about NF-kappa B,
Mm-hmm.
this is a signaling pathway which is responsible for inflammation in your body, right? This is one of these things which have to be regulated very well, because you need it in case you get infected. You need inflammation to fight the infection. But if the infection is gone, it must be deregulated immediately. Otherwise, you get chronic inflammations and things like this. And if you ask a doctor about NF-kappa B, he would probably say, I never heard about it. What is this?
Is this a new discovery?
No, this is not, it's not pretty new. This is very well known, especially in anti-aging science.
Hmm. So why they don't know about it? Well, why would you say it's not well known?
Um, I have heard once, I am not 100% sure about it. I cannot judge it by myself because I didn't study medicine in a faculty, but I heard it is these days more like headache, aspirin, diabetes, metformin, and so on. They don't deal very much with the mechanisms anymore and things like this.
Oh, so yeah, I know what I mean. So they just try to find a cure for whatever you're feeling right now, so you can feel better. They're not actually looking for the root problem, the
Ex-
actual origin of whatever you have.
Exactly. This is one point, and they also don't go the process the process which is going on in your body. They don't go very deep into it.
Hmm.
You know, they just say, okay, you have advanced glycation products. This is things that form with proteins and sugar and that sticks to your cells and makes you get old. Yeah, but they don't look why this is happening and what could you do that this is not happening. Not just only don't eat carbs. There are other things you can do, you know, which will help you to prevent all these things, but they are not going that deep. You know, your body, for example, can or does produce proteins that repair your DNA. For example, if your DNA can get damaged by different things, environmental things, and then it has to be repaired. And then your body produces a protein which is called P53, which repairs your DNA. I don't know if any doctor would be able to tell you something about P53. This is called the guardian of the genome, this protein.
P53. I never heard about it. So it repairs your DNA. Is this like a daily process? It does automatically?
It is then coming back to this signaling pathways. You know,
Mm.
if your body detects if the signaling pathway is out of balance,
Mm.
it gets signals, and then the gene for the production of p53 is getting activated and produces this protein.
So I found something. 1 second. Screen share. So P53, also known as a tumor protein, P53 cellular tumor antigen P53 or transformation-related protein 53 is a regulatory protein that is often mutated in human cancers. What is a cancer thing? Doesn't sound that good. The
This is,
P53, yeah.
there is here. This is the T53. TP53 is the gene which produces it, and then you have P53 or mutated P53. And if it is mutated, it can promote cancer.
Oh, okay. So if it's not, so when it mutated, it produces cancer. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Damn. But I gonna be honest, like I also to never study medicine or anything like that. But it sounds to be like yeah, I remember I when I was having this lymphome thing, I visited a oncologist. I think that's how they're called when they treat cancers, right?
Yes.
And I remember like the guy had so many books, and he had like weekly or not monthly magazines with the new discoveries in oncology. And it seems like, just from an outsider, an overwhelming amount of information.